All brand new and an HSN exclusive. Let me tell you, everyone else in the country wishes they had this Shark vacuum at this incredible one-day only price, but it's just for you, our HSN viewers. Super easy to use controls. It is super powerful. You've got a dual motor system. That's right, you've got a motor in the vacuum there, but you also have a motor in the handheld version because it's a true two-in-one. We're gonna give you all the premium tools. By the way, that premium tool is very hard to find out there at retail. We've got an exclusive configuration, easy to empty dust cup. That's one of their biggest ever. You don't have to buy bags. You don't have to buy filters. This one includes a washable filter. So you've got all the tools you need, and we've got colors that are exclusively here today at hsn.com. Come on in and take a look at your brand new Shark UltraLight vacuum. If you love Shark, you've always wanted a Shark, today is a Shark vacuum day, and we're so thrilled that so many of you have already taken advantage of this amazing offer. So we have the mint. That's one of the exclusive colors you'll only find here at HSN and our sister channel QVC. We have it for you in this fabulous navy. Don't you love that great navy? Now, only here at HSN will you find the rosewood. It's a beautiful, deep, kind of like rustic red color. Black, you'll find other places, but you won't find this configuration and you won't find this price. And over there, we have one more color. That's the purple, another HSN QVC exclusive color. But you are going to love this amazing Shark vacuum. It is corded. It will never lose power. It will never lose battery life. We're gonna give you all the tools that you need to get started. Here's that pet brush. I love how versatile that is. You can use it with or without the bristles. You've got a great crevice tool. You've got this great little storage clips. You can keep your tools on board, but this is the awesome precision duster. This is gonna go into all those hard to reach places. We'll talk you through all the details, but I gotta tell you why we have one of the best values you can find just about anywhere. Our today's special price, $149.99. That's about as good as it gets in the world of Shark. We took $80 off the retail value, and we're gonna make it super easy. We have interest-free monthly payments. We have 5 flexible payments for you. You can get it home for about $30. We have free shipping and handling, but if you don't absolutely love your vacuum, if you can't carry it up and down stairs, if it doesn't have the power to do the floors like you've always wanted it to do, then say yes to the Shark vacuum. You're gonna do your bare floors, you're gonna do your carpeting, and you're gonna see how easy it is to maneuver. It vacuums frontwards, it vacuums backwards. It's super easy to maneuver. It's got this great little kind of swivel steering, so it can go places your other vacuum can't go. But I can't wait for you to get yours home today. You're gonna be impressed. You're gonna get the carpet lines that you want. You're gonna have a vacuum that you actually look forward to cleaning with. Let's bring in our Shark vacuum expert, the one and only Tracy Rosa is here. And Tracy, always a pleasure. I love launching our today's specials from Shark with you. This is something we've never done before, and I can't remember the last time we offered any Shark vacuum under $150. So thanks to you and the team. I don't know how this happened, but it's good news for everybody watching tonight.
Absolutely, Sarah. We are absolutely thrilled because this gives everybody the opportunity to get a Shark home and hear what everyone's talking about. We're the leaders when it comes to floor care, and we've taken one of our best models, the Rocket design, and we've made it better. We've made it more powerful. So you're getting so much bang for your buck, okay? This just alone is one of the most powerful handheld vacuums that Shark has ever made, okay? That's just half of what you're getting. Put it into the base right here, and now you've got a stick vac with all of the power of a Shark. The entire unit weighs about 8.3 pounds. In the handheld mode, it's just 3 pounds. And look at that suction power. I'm going nice and slow so you can see just how powerful this vacuum is. It's sucking things up inches before it even gets on top of it. Out with the old, Sarah, in with the new. You know, you don't need those big, heavy, clunky uprights anymore. Go ahead, get this ultralight stick back home and see what everybody's talking about. Look at that precision right there. This is going to be great for all floor surfaces, hard surfaces. It's going to be good for your carpet. It's good for area rugs. It's good for tile. It's good for linoleum. like I said, hardwood floors. There is no mess that's going to be too big for this. And with just another flick of the button, all right, it kicks into carpet mode. Listen to this power. Ready? There we go. We kicked it into carpet mode, and so now we've got that extra power. So how was Shark able to create a vacuum as streamlined as this and as powerful and as lightweight? Well, we've reinvented the motor, okay? So now you're getting a hypervelocity motor. That is exclusive to Shark, and that is going to give you all of the power of an upright in just 8 pounds. Now, we talked about the rocket design. Okay, check this out for just 1 second, Sarah. I want to show you, again, this is your handheld mode. With the click of a button, it's in handheld mode. I'm going to click this back in here with another click of a button here. Now I've got that wand, so I can get up high, I can get down low. One of the reasons everybody loves the stick back design is this, the low profile. Okay, so check this out. I'm able to get underneath this furniture without having to move that table out of the way, without having to move the sofa out of the way. It's so convenient. One of the other cool things that we love about this, a removable dustbin. It's the simple things, my friend, because what we got here is now I just take this over to the trash and go ahead and dump it instead of having to unplug, take the entire unit over. One button opens this up, all right? And we dump everything in here. You've got no bags to worry about. You don't have to worry about filters. All you do is rinse that out, let it air dry. You don't have to worry about any cables or anything crazy like that, or any belts inside here. You saw how it clicked right back into place like this. Remember, only 3 pounds right here in your handheld mode. One of the most powerful handheld vacuums that we have.
That's right. And you know what? We sell your handheld vacuums all the time, Tracy. In fact, you can order a handheld Shark vacuum right now on hsn.com. It's $129 for just the handheld. So for $20 more today, you can actually get the whole vacuum. And it's a true 2-in-1. So you've got the handheld version here. By the way, the motor is in the handheld version, and that's also corded. That will never lose power. That will never lose battery life. That's the most frustrating thing, right? You're halfway through the project, you're halfway across the couch cushions, and all of a sudden you run out of power. You've got to charge it up. You've got to wait a few minutes or come back an hour later. This is the handheld that is also giving you all the power of an upright. You love Shark here at HSN. They're not only one of the pioneers, one of the industry leaders around the country. They have some of the all-time best-selling vacuums that you'll find anywhere in the country. And here at HSN, almost every single Shark vacuum, today's special we've ever offered, is a big customer pick. So you're voting these one of your all-time favorite vacuums. If you've always wanted a Shark, this is one of the best values we have ever offered, under $150. Now, let me go through the colors, because I know already we're very busy. We're in a bit of a queue, so if you can, go to hsn.com to place your order. All we need from you today is $30. $30, your first payment on any major credit card, and over the next 5 months, you can pay that off interest-free. We have free shipping. We have 30-day returns. This one also comes with a 5-year warranty, and you can see all that warranty information online at hsn.com. So you've got everything that you need. Mint so far is our most popular. All right. That's the color of my favorite flavor of ice cream. So I'm loving the mint with you. A great kind of spa-like color, serene color for spring and summer. Also very popular, we have it in the navy. These are all HSN or QVC exclusive colors. The rosewood is brand new, and that's the only place you'll find rosewood is here at HSN. You're gonna love that kind of rustic red, kind of soft brick red color. Also black and purple are also available. But if you want a serious vacuum that is not big, that is not bulky, that you don't have to dread using, that you don't have to drag around the house, this is the vacuum that you need. You can adjust it right at the thumb and go ahead and go for those hard floors. Notice how it pulls up everything on the first pass. You don't have a fan. It doesn't spray. It doesn't spread that mess around. And no matter what size the mess, or no matter what kind of cereal you love, such a shame to see all those Rice Krispies all over the floor. But you'll get the snap, the crackle, and the crunch, and you'll get it inside the vacuum. What if you have really fine flour on the floor? Or maybe you have cocoa, or maybe you've got coffee grounds. Do you have a vacuum that is right there at your fingertips that is so powerful and so easy to use that you can swivel it right underneath the baseboards? You can get it right up against the edge of the refrigerator or the stove or the dishwasher. And when you're ready to go to that handheld mode, it's super easy. You simply set it down, and now you've got a handheld mode that you can tackle all the other areas of the house. I know you're gonna love it. I just don't want you to miss out. It's brand new. It's an HSN exclusive. I dare you to compare. We're talking about a world right now where vacuums run $300, $500, $700, $800. This is a powerful corded vacuum that will never lose power, and you can use it every single day wherever you need to go for under $150. So jump online, make it yours tonight. You will not miss out on our best value of the day. And Tracy, Shark is that company that we know, we love, we trust. This is a name brand that hardly ever, I have hardly ever seen anything like this on sale for $150.
Exactly. You would think with that price, it would be a no-name brand. You know, gone are the days that you want to spend $300 on a name vacuum. You're getting a name brand. We're the leaders when it comes to floor care, okay? Shark, we're here. This is our most famous design. It's what put us on the map. It's the Rocket design. The Rocket design is this stick back, okay? It also is the 2-in-1. Look at how lightweight it is. It's only 8 pounds. Imagine taking this up and down your stairs instead of lugging that big heavy upright up and down your stairs. All you do is you lift this off and you click it into place, and now you've got all the power of an upright. But remember, when it's in the handheld mode alone, it is one of the most powerful handheld vacuums that Shark has ever made. And you're getting that and this for that crazy price. So let's go ahead and reinvent the way you clean, okay? You got messes on your countertops. You've got messes on your sofas. Go ahead and clean those messes up with your vacuum instead of getting the microfiber out or getting the paper towel out. You look at this, Sarah, how the Cheerios are jumping into the vacuum. Look at this confetti. Boom. I mean, this is a great Friday night or Saturday night party here. I like the power too, Sarah, because it's also getting in between the metal and the glass there, that suction power. You're getting all these tools. All the tools either go in the handheld or they go onto the stick vac itself. So you can get really high, you can get really low, and you can clean everywhere with this, from the ceilings to the floor and everything in between. So check this out, edge to edge cleaning, all right? Notice here, it's gonna hug that molding down there, and it's going to suck up all of that rice before I even get there. That's the power. So powerful, Sarah, that it's actually gonna be able to pull any little dust or anything that's stuck between the floor and those baseboards. But look at this. Like I said, this is safe for all floor surfaces. It doesn't matter if it's hardwood, tiles, if it's linoleum, if it's carpet. Look at, you drop cereal on the ground, you drop Skittles on the ground, you drop oatmeal on the ground. Look at this. And notice this, Sarah. Not only is it picking up the big oats, but it's also getting some of that fine dust that comes along with oatmeal there on the floor. So look at that, within a matter of seconds, there you go, I've got a nice clean floor. Remember, you are getting all of the power of an upright. So with this demonstration, what I want you to really focus on is that crevice down there. We put a bunch of coffee grounds in there because you know how hard those are to clean out. But look at the suction power on this. Ready? I'm gonna kick it on. Ready? And look at this. Look at how it's grabbing all of those coffee grounds inches before the brush roll even gets on top of it there. Remember, Shark is the leader when it comes to floor care. If you've ever wanted to, experience it for yourself, this is the first step in really dipping your toe into the Shark pond. So remember, this is a handheld vacuum, all right? With another click of the button, boom, I've got that wand an extra 4 feet so I can get up high, all right? Or I can get down low, like if I wanted to clean my sliders or my windowsills, I could. They don't really advertise this, Sarah, but look at this. I'm even going to give you another way to use it. It's a little baby one.
Oh, And you know,
Baby
that's
shark.
how you get the kids cleaning. You say,
Yeah,
oh, I've got a vacuum
exactly.
just for you. Start them young. Start them young, and you'll have that household help around the house all the time. Tracy, there's so many great reasons to pick this up today. For those of you that have purchased a Shark here at HSN, will you come tell us how much you love it? We're streaming live on HSN's Facebook page right now. I would love to read your testimonials. You can give us a call. I will put up our testimonial line, but tell us how much you love your Shark. People who buy Shark vacuums love their vacuums. That's L-O-V-E, capital L-O-V-E, because once you experience how amazingly powerful they are and lightweight they are, you're not gonna dread that chore. How many times have you said, I should vacuum? Oh God. I have to get that vacuum out of the closet. I have to drag that vacuum up from the basement. I have to bring that big vacuum down from the upstairs. It's big, it's bulky, maybe parts of it are broken, maybe it's seen better days. This is the day that you are going to upgrade to a Shark, and you're not gonna pay a hefty fee. You can buy more Shark vacuums on our website right now at hsn.com. Let me tell you, on average, they're between $250 and $500. Here's a Shark that you're gonna own for $30, but only if you lock this in as quickly as possible. We are so very busy. Congratulations, all of our new Shark owners. So I'm gonna put this on carpet because it's super easy just to switch that button. It's right there with those finger touch controls. And then look here, we've been having a party. It's our summer fun celebration. It's our big Summer Stars weekend. We've got some of your favorite guests in town here at HSN. But if you want carpet lines, whether you have low pile, you have high pile, you have area rugs, you have runners, you have stairs, there isn't anything that this vacuum can't do. And look at that, you also get the satisfaction of all those great carpet lines. Don't you love walking with your bare feet on those wonderful brand new carpet lines? Do you like to sort of create that perfect pattern in the rug? It just feels good, right? It's something very satisfying. What about pet hair? Pet hair is no match for a Shark vacuum. And if you have pets like I do, and they seem to shed like crazy, or if you've got crumbs underneath the sofa, if you have confetti underneath the chair, if you tend to have kids or other little mess makers, do you have a low profile vacuum like the Shark? Look at all the places it can go. It is so low to the ground. It can go under that credenza. It can go under that armoire. It can go under the dresser, under those low loft-style beds. And that means you don't have to move the furniture. So if you don't already have a great Shark, today's your day. I can tell you what, this is going to be one of the lowest price Shark vacuums of the entire year. So far, this is the lowest price Shark vacuum we've offered this year as a today's special. Not only is it ultra light, do you know this weighs 8 pounds? I can tell you my handbag probably weighs more than this vacuum. You kind of forget that you're carrying it. There's the easy to use controls right on top, power, and you just pick bare floors or carpet. Super easy. There's a dual motor system. You have a motor in the floor size, and you also have a motor that's in the handheld size. So you've got motors on both ends. You've got dual motors working for premium suction. You get the premium tools. Those are all included for you. You got that easy to empty dust cup. That means you can go ahead and see exactly what your, oh gosh, you can really see how much stuff that you've been vacuuming up, and then you can instantly dump it out. You don't have to touch the dirt. I love that. And there's also a washable filter. This is one of the largest dust cups that they've offered on a Shark vacuum. Look how big this is. So you can actually see when it's full. You get that satisfaction of seeing all the pet hair on the inside. And then when you're ready to dump it out, you can take it right over to the trash, or if it's not ready to dump, you can go ahead and pop it right back in your machine and get back to work. So if you want the mint, I'll double check, is that still our best seller? It is the most popular, followed by the rosewood, which is this kind of exclusive HSN color right here. No one else has it. In fact, if you shop at retail, you will only find Shark vacuums like in black. We know you love colors. So we've got the navy, we've got the mint, we've got the rosewood. We do have a great black and a purple. Let me remind you of the tools, because only here at HSN are you getting this configuration. No one else has this value. No one else has this incredible configuration. You get the pet hair brush. By the way, this is really cool. You can choose to use this with or without the bristles. Isn't that cool? Now it'll collect cat hair, it'll collect pet hair. The bristles slide right on, and those are nice and stiff, and they kind of pull the pet hair right out of the fibers of the couch or the floor or the stairs. You get the crevice tool, you get the clips, you can carry your tools on board. This is a fabulous tool, by the way. This is our precision tool that has a brush that you can slide on and off. So if you want to use the tool without the brush, you can. This is great for detailing your car, your boat, your SUV, your van. After that summer road trip when there's crumbs and crackers everywhere, that comes with a long expandable hose. So we have a total package and we have an incredible price. So here, if you're brand new to HSN and maybe you've never shopped with us before and you're saying, wait a minute, do they have a Shark vacuum for under $150? The answer is yes. That's $80 off retail. That's $80 you can spend on your summer vacation, but I want you to get a Shark vacuum today and take advantage. $30 to get it home. We take all major credit cards. It's easy to find online. You can go to hsn.com. It'll be right there on the homepage, or you can give us a call. 777-325 is your item number. But Tracy is still hard at work. I've been cleaning up around the studio, Tracy, but you know what? You never dread the weekend chores when you have a Shark vacuum. When was the last time I could do this with a vacuum?
Oh, I'm telling you, it's crazy. You know, it's so lightweight. Remember, it's just 8 pounds, Sarah, the entire vacuum. I want to show you a quick little graphic that really breaks down why we're able to say that this is just as powerful as your upright vacuum. It's because we've reinvented the motor. We have a hypervelocity motor. So as you see on the left side of your screen, that's kind of like your traditional upright that we think of. But look at all the little curves and crevices and turns and stuff that hose has to make from the suction to the canister. You gotta imagine that you're gonna lose suction power when you have so many nooks and crannies. But look at ours on the right side. The fastest way to get to point A for point B from point A is a direct line. And we've got that powerful hypervelocity motor that's going to give you that power. But it's not just going to give you the power when it's in the stick vac mode. When you have it in the handheld mode, it is one of our most powerful handhelds that we have. You've got a 25-foot cord, so you're able to get around. So listen, this is not one of the attachments that you're getting, okay? You're not going to be sucking up billiard balls. But I wanted to show you this presentation just in the handheld mode. Many times we show you this when we talk about the big full uprights. Look at what I'm able to suction up, okay, with just the handheld. Look at this. Hear those balls clink. Look at the power. Remember, this is just 3 pounds in my hand. Look at that suction power. That's with a handheld vacuum. Listen, we all know that you need a good handheld vacuum in your home because you're really just going to be cleaning all these different areas. Remember, 3 pounds. Go ahead, put the crevice tool on and get to work. Take this out to the car, out to the RV. What about cleaning in here? All right? Listen to that suction power. All right, clean around your stove. Clean right here. In between your countertop and your stove. What about in here? Sarah? I don't get it, my friend. I don't understand. All right, let me ask you this. How in the world, if I take this silverware out of the dishwasher, it's just been run clean, how do crumbs and junk get in the silverware drawer? This allows me to get all in there without having to clean all of this up. That's the suction power of the Shark.
That's a good problem to have, Tracy. That's a good problem to have, right?
Right. And again, remember, take this out to the car, take this out to the RV. Imagine the amount of money you're going to be able to save by not constantly going to the car wash, okay? Because now you can do everyday cleaning. Check this out right here. This is one of my favorite demonstrations because it really shows you the suction power. What I want you to pay attention to is what is around this pet tool right there. Look at that surface area. Look at how big of a cleaning path this is getting right here. Boom. Now all of that is clean. Check that out. So if you're somebody who does projects in the house, do-it-yourself projects, This is great if you're somebody who has a workbench and does a lot of workout in the garage. This is great. Again, I want you to think of your cars. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. You all been here, right? Look at this. This is a floor mat for your car mat, okay? Look at all of these deep crevices in here. You know, we live by the beach there. I know you've got the dogs and all that stuff. You take them to the park and what happens? You get all this stuff just builds up. Look at the suction power. Look at that. I absolutely love the power of this Shark. Now it's super easy to use. Check this out. This is your on and off button. All right there. This is going to be your switch to go ahead and put it on carpet mode and hardwood floor mode, just like that. So everything is right here at your thumb, very easy to use. This is a tool that you rarely see in any type of configuration. Remember, this is an exclusive configuration. This is our precision, you say that 5 times, precision tool. Look at this, okay? You've got that little brush right there. So imagine all the places you're gonna be able to get to in your car, like your cup holders, down by your seatbelts. And then look at this cute little crevice tool right here. So this is kind of does double duty. Again, reinvent the way that you clean. I want you to go ahead and think of all of your electronics and all the different things that you can use with this precision duster. It really gets deep down in there and cleans all those really hard to get to areas. And remember, that's just the handheld part of this, okay? You're getting the stick back too. Remember, 3 pounds in your hand. As soon as I click it into the base, check this out. Now it's just 8 pounds. I want to show you something. So the Rocket's been around for a while. What is the Rocket? What's the design of this? You've got that stick back design and you've got the 2-in-1. But one of the things that people said that they didn't love about stick backs is this, right? The top's a little top heavy, and that people found it hard to store. They didn't want to have to hang it in their closets or anything like that. So what did we do? We changed that for you. We put a little hook there. So now this can sit anywhere you want it to be. It can be in a closet. It can be in a guest room. It can be in the garage. It can be in the coat room, wherever. And that's how convenient this is. Now ready? One press of the button, Sarah, and check out this mess right here.
I don't know what you made for dinner, but it looks delicious because it's all over the floor, right? But you know what? I love that you showed us that, because those are some of the reasons why we are really frustrated with the vacuum that we're using right now. If you dread pulling out your vacuum, if you dread picking it up, taking it up or downstairs. I mean, I used my sister's vacuum the other day. I was home in Colorado. My sister was getting ready to move, so we're cleaning out the house, getting it ready for the new occupants. She had an old vacuum that took all my energy to push and pull. Let me tell you, I was sweating bullets. I was exhausted after cleaning just one level of the house. That big, heavy, bulky vacuum was so hard to push and pull. I thought there's gotta be a better way, and there is. So maybe you are still using a bulky upright. Here's the best part. You don't have to do that anymore. The 25-foot cord actually gives you a lot of room. 25 feet, that's wider than my entire 2-bedroom apartment, I'll tell you that. So you can really go a long distance before you have to unplug and replug. But the best part is you never lose power. You never worry about battery life. You never have to recharge a battery. And you always get that power delivered consistently all the way through. But let's read some of your comments, because I know a lot of you are chiming in today. Carol says they run very well. They're not cumbersome. They're easy to empty. So thank you, Carol. Teresa want to know if it picks up pet hair. The answer is, oh yes, Shark vacuums, they are a monster. They're a beast when it comes to pet hair. Lindsay says she ordered hers, so congratulations, Lindsay. And she loves hers. And Annie says, I love my Shark vacuum. So did my daughter. She borrowed it and I never got it back, so I had to buy myself another one. I love how easy it is to maneuver and how it gets around the edges of everything. So that's the wonderful thing. Thank you, Annie, for your comment. And you can keep chatting with us on our Facebook page, because I really want you to have all the answers to all of your questions. And I want you to think about this one fact. What would you spend for a Shark handheld vacuum right now on hsn.com? Well, you don't have to look. I'll just tell you the answer, because I already did a little research before the show. $129 is a handheld Shark vacuum. Now, it's a great handheld vacuum. We've sold thousands and thousands of those. It's $129 just for a handheld. For $20 more, you get the whole vacuum. You get not only a powerful upright, but you also get the powerful handheld. So now you got the best of both worlds. And now you can pull up all that stubborn pet hair. You can get up and down the stairs, whether you're doing carpeting, whether you're doing bare floors, or whether you just want the versatility of taking this to all the places maybe your other vacuum can't go right now. This is the tool that you will not find with hardly any other configuration. This is called our precision tool, and I'm so glad Tracy just shared that with you. This is so cool. It has this expandable brush tip. You can use it without the brush, or you can use it with the brush. So whether you're dusting your electronics or your fragile items, whether you're dusting in tiny spaces, this is great for all the crevices in the car. Maybe you're doing things like the high chair. Maybe you're getting in between the couch cushions. Maybe you just want to get those little hard to reach areas around the home or along the baseboard. Maybe you're cleaning out vents and fans this summer. Think about what you're gonna be doing this summer, because it's gonna be a long, hot summer. You're gonna be tracking in all kinds of dirt, all kinds of sand, all kinds of clay. Maybe you'll be at the beach. Maybe the kids will be outside in the backyard, and they're gonna be bringing in all of that grass. Whether you have hard floors, whether you have bare floors, you want to try a Shark vacuum. If you've never tried Shark, I want you to come on in and take a look. All I do, one button touch, I'm gonna go to my bare floors, and it's going to engage directly with the floor. It not only vacuums the floor, it kind of feels like it polishes the floor. It does not leave one single grain of cereal. There's not a crumb left behind. So look at that power. Do you see how fast that was? That's big cereal too. These are big pieces, from sort of the larger debris to some of the smaller, finer ground coffees or flour or sugar, the sawdust, just those little fine particles that tend to cling to the floor that we're tracking in every day. You've got a Shark vacuum that can do the job. And when you're ready to go upstairs or downstairs, go ahead and bring it with you. I'm not someone who works out a lot. I mean, this is not a heavy vacuum. So take my word for it. You're gonna love what a big difference this is gonna make in your life. Now I'm gonna go to my carpet, right? And again, we've got a mess here, but you can actually see that incredibly powerful motor that gets in and pulls it all right out of the carpet. If you're not vacuuming your carpet, you're not extending the life of your carpet. It really makes a difference. Look at this pet hair. Very stubborn pet hair. Cat hair, dog hair, bunny hair, ferret hair. I don't know, does anyone have ferrets anymore? Well, you never know. I don't even know if they shed. But let me tell you, animals, I love them dearly, but they certainly make cleaning up very frustrating if you don't have a great vacuum. Look, that took just seconds. Do you have a vacuum that can go underneath all of your low-rise furniture? A credenza, a bureau, a desk, your bed, the couch, an easy chair. Super easy, great little swivel steering, so I can get all those little hard-to-reach places, and then I'm done. So it's not a chore, it's not a pain. And when you're done with the carpeting, you just remove this section and you're ready to get into all the nooks and crannies of your couches, your upholstery, in the kitchen cushions, everywhere you need to go. This is the vacuum that's gonna go the distance for you. We're very busy. Now, we're gonna sell thousands and thousands of these Shark vacuums tomorrow. Take my word for it. I can't remember the last time we had a Shark vacuum today special, under $150. But if you want to reserve yours tonight, if you want your first choice of colors, I'm going to encourage you right now, pick up the phone, give us a call, go to hsn.com. I want you to get this vacuum home, and I want you to get it today. Tracy, it's such an incredibly powerful vacuum at such an amazing buy. It's a wonderful, wonderful today's special.
Oh, it's fantastic. And like we keep saying, Sarah, this story today is about you getting a Shark home and seeing what everybody is talking about, getting the most popular design that we have, the Rocket, the 2-in-1. So we're getting a lot of questions about the underneath of this vacuum. I want you to pay attention to the extra long bristles that we have in there. I love that they're coordinated as the same color as the top. those extra long, strong fibers there. Really separate the carpet fibers so that you can have that maximum suction, okay? Remember, this is a hyper velocity motor. It's not just your average Shark vacuum. We have made this stronger. It is all of the power of an upright, even when it's in the handheld mode. So this is what I want to show you. One of the things, it has a removable dustbin, which we love. So you go ahead and you just pop it out. So you don't have to take the entire vacuum over to the trash can, just the canister, dump it out. You saw all that stuff is in there. Pop it in, and remember, this is going to be that true 2-in-1. So this is handheld mode, okay? Click it into here. Now you've got your stick vac, all just 8 pounds when it's all together. Press one more button here. You have an extra 4 feet extension. So you're able to get up high, you're able to get low, you're able to clean anywhere in between. And remember, with that stick vac design, you've got that low profile. So now you're able to get underneath that furniture. You're able to get around the kitty litter. You're able to get around the dog's food bowl or the cat's food bowl, or clean, you know, around the bird cages or whatever we got. Clean where the coffee grounds are, right here. This is our coffee station. Look at this, Sarah. Look at that. Every single coffee ground is sucked up there. Notice the design on this as well. Look at how it fits perfectly underneath your cabinet. That's not by accident. That's wonderful engineers at Shark made it so you're not constantly banging into your countertops or your baseboards there. Look at this, edge-to-edge cleaning. I love the suction power on this. You're able to get down into the grout, okay? Those bristles really scrub and clean things up. Remember, reinvent the way you clean, all right? Go ahead and take this, put it in a handheld mode, and clean your countertop. All right, look at the suction power. Remember, when it's in the handheld mode, it is one of the most powerful handheld vacuums that Shark has, okay? Look at over here. And a 25-foot cord. If you've noticed, Sarah, I have not had to unplug this entire kitchen area. I went from over there to over here to over there, and was able to do that without getting all wrapped up or having to unplug and move to a different area. Speaking of moving to a different area, let's go ahead and put this one right here. And I want to go into the other room and really just show you some more demonstrations on how easy the Shark vacuum is. Remember, we're the leaders when it comes to floor care, okay? So to be able to get this home, oh, look, a little Bester decided to join us tonight. When you get this home, you know, it's really about seeing what everyone is talking about. Hypervelocity motor, lightweight design, only 8.3 pounds, okay? When it's in the handheld mode, it's only 3 pounds. Again, I want you to think of all the different things that you're gonna be cleaning up. These are everyday messes. This is loose dust right here. Check this out. Ready, Sarah? And like you said, it looks like it's sometimes just polishing the floor. All right, I gotta get down. This is one of my favorite demonstrations, okay? So you saw there, Sarah, look at this. Boom. Look at over here, and then right here. It's nice and clean, but again, it drives me nuts, so I gotta finish the job, so I can't just leave it half done.
And there you go.
Look at that.
I can really see that polish on the floor. I mean, you can bring back that gloss, that luster, because right now you might be sweeping the floors first with the broom and a dustpan, and then you're going back to vacuum to actually get the dust. That's impressive. I mean, this is why people love their Shark vacuums. This is why every few years you should reconsider what vacuum you have right now. And wouldn't it be easier if you had one that was powerful, that never lost power, that kept that continuous power in a handheld version that was also a powerful upright version? Now, just because it's not one of those old clunky, bulky uprights doesn't mean it doesn't have the power, because Shark has made the technology that much easier, so you get all the power directly through that one tube, and then you can actually get the job done. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to do the heavy lifting. You don't have to have someone come over and maybe do the vacuuming for you. Look at, what do we have here? Is it basil? Is it oregano? Is it pine needles? It's basil? Oh, parsley. Okay, I'm not a cook. I wouldn't know a herb if it hit me in the face. But look at this, I do know my cereals. I do confess, sometimes I have cereal for dinner, you know, but it works, right? And look at that, if you spill your cereal, this is the vacuum that picks up every single crumb. What about coffee grounds? What about dust? What about sand? What about sawdust? Think about everything you track in this summer. Think about everything that, if you have your windows open, let me tell you, everything that floats in through your windows, whether it's dust, whether it's pollen, whether it's the pet hair, the pet dander, it's all sitting on your floors. And if it's sitting on your floors, it's probably driving you crazy. If you have kids or toddlers that are always crawling along the floor, you want a vacuum that you can just grab and go. And that's why we love our Shark vacuums here at HSN. I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time we had a Shark Today special under $150. We sell the handhelds for about $129. You're getting a true 2-in-1. You're getting a handheld with a motor, you're getting the powerful upright version with a motor, and you're getting that 25-foot cord, so you will always have power wherever you go. It's a fabulous buy. If you want the mint, it's very popular. I'm gonna encourage you, if you're even thinking about the mint, I'll find out which one will sell out first. I would order your favorite color tonight and I would lock that in. Okay, so here's the navy, another HSN exclusive color. There's that beautiful mint. You'll only find these colors here at HSN or with our other sister channel, QVC. The rosewood you'll only find here at HSN. I think that one's gonna be the first to go. Okay, this just in, the rosewood will be the first to sell out. If you love that color, it's kind of that classic shark red color. It'll inspire you, it'll energize you to get those Sunday chores done. And then we have the black, and we also have it for you in the purple. But I'm gonna ask you to do this. If you're thinking about a new vacuum and you're just still a little bit on the fence, here's what I encourage you to do. Go to hsn.com or go to qvc.com or go to your web browser and type in Shark UltraLight. See if you can find anything that comes anywhere near this price. I encourage you to shop around. And I think after you do that, within about a moment or two, you'll notice everything else in the retail world is at least a $229 value. And then if you look around, you'll find that we're now in a world where vacuums are $500 and $600 and $700 and $800. They're great vacuums, but if that's not in your budget, you can have a name brand vacuum, you can have a true 2-in-1, and you can have all the tools in an HSN exclusive offer that's here just for today. So look at everything that you're getting. You're getting the pet brush. This is really cool because it has that removable extra layer of bristles. You can use the stiff bristles, or you can use that fabulous felt tip that kind of works like a wonderful kind of cling, so all that pet hair gets pulled in. You've got the crevice tool. You've got a little clips. You can carry your tools on board, but this is the one that you can't find just anywhere else. This is very hard to find. We rarely offer in a today's special. It's the precision tool, great for the car, great for your electronics, great for dusting, all those hard to reach places and fragile items. It comes with the extension hose. It's everything you need at $149.99. And it only takes $30 today to get yours home. So pick your favorite color. Decide if you want to put this on a Visa, a MasterCard, PayPal, a credit card, a debit card of your choice. And if you order yours right now, you're going to get a brand new vacuum. And here's what I suggest as well. If you're the one that does the chores in your household, you get to have the best vacuum your money can buy. And right now, today, this is the lowest price Shark vacuum today special we've offered so far this year. And I don't know that anything like this will be able to return later in the year. If you love the price and if you love Shark, today's your day. And I think you're gonna be absolutely thrilled. You're gonna be so excited to get this home. Tracy, I wanna see a few more things that our Shark vacuum can do. We've only got a few more minutes left in the show. They're already very popular. Tracy, you've been presenting Shark for many, many years. And I will tell you one thing that's consistent are rave reviews. This one is new, so we don't have any exact reviews for this particular vacuum yet. But if you look at all of our other Shark vacuums, which start at like $250 and go up, they're always a big customer pick.
Oh, 100%. And while this one may not have any reviews yet, it is that rocket design that everybody loves. I'm just going to plow through all of these messages because I want people to really understand that you do not have to baby this machine at all. Yes, it may only weigh 8 pounds when it's in the stick back mode, but that does not mean anything. We've reinvented the motor, okay, with that hypervelocity motor. I'm gonna kick this into carpet mode. People are wondering about pet hair. Look at this, black pet hair on white carpet. Look at those carpet lines. Look at that precision. Look at all that hair that is no longer on my floors, but in my canister. I'm not babying this. I'm not taking 5 or 6 passes to get over this and clean this dog hair up. No, I'm not. Look at that within seconds. Remember, we love the low profile. We love that you're able to get into those hard to get to areas. Okay? Nice and slow. Look at this. Look at the suction. Okay? The suction power right there. Woo! We are tackling these big messes, whether it is kitty litter, whether it is sand, whether it's dirt, whether it's salt from the roads, whether it's your haircut or the pet haircut. You know, you've got that. Can't leave anything behind. Remember, the stick back is that low profile, that you're able to get underneath this furniture without having to move the furniture out of the way, okay? And then I want you to reinvent the way that you clean. I want you to use your hand vac, okay? I want you to take this to your filters, to your AC ducts. I want you to take this out to the car. This is one of those attachments. Like you said, it's got that upholstery tool with the bristles. Look at where these bristles go. They go where no man has gone before. They go inside the vent and release it. All right, there you go. You can see it's releasing the dust so that hypervelocity motor can suction up all of those messes, okay? So here's the other thing. You pop this off, and now it's your upholstery tool. So take this to the pet bed. Take this to your couch. Look at all this hair, Sarah. All right? Look at this. Look at that suction power. I want you to think of your couches. I want you to think of your favorite chair. I want you to think of your throw pillows. I want you to think of your mattresses, okay? Check this out. Like I said, the pet bed. It's already out. Might as well vacuum this up as well, okay? Clean anywhere with this. You get that crevice tool. You can get deep down in the crevices, get down in the cushions, okay? What about this? My arch nemesis, these sliders, Sarah. You can put both of these attachments onto either the stick pot, the wand, or you can put it on the base here. I'm just gonna do it here and show you. What about cleaning in your windowsill? What about cleaning right down here in the sliders? You know how much dust, dirt, dander, pollen just accumulates there. This is an easy way to clean it. Instead of having to get that paper towel out, the microfiber cloth, remember, 3 pounds in your hand when it's in the handheld mode, 8 pounds in all when it's the stick back. We've redesigned this so it's not too top heavy. It stores perfectly, just like so. All right, so now you're able to take this up and down the stairs and take it wherever. Very lightweight. And this is our famous design, the rocket design. We're the leaders when it comes to floor care, okay? This is all about getting a rocket, a Shark home, and really seeing what everybody's talking about, why everyone loves it. It's so easy and so lightweight. Great for all floor surfaces, Sarah. That's the other cool thing. Ready? Boom, let's just get to it. Start tackling these messes. Look at this. All right. There's no learning curve with this either. You take it out of the box. It's in 3 different pieces. You pop the wand in the base. You pop the top in to the wand, and boom, there you're good to go, okay? You don't have to replace anything. You don't have to replace a filter. There are no bags to worry about. There are no belts. I think people worry, oh, it's lightweight. It's not going to be as powerful. You think you have to have like a big, clunky, full-size upright. You don't. We've got a hypervelocity motor right here, okay? It's exclusive to Shark. That's what gives you all of the power of an upright in this design. We've reinvented that motor. And let's go ahead and show you that animation as well, because I want you to understand why this is different than the other vacuums out on the marketplace. It has to do with that hypervelocity motor. Remember, the stick vacuum, the design of it allows you to get underneath the sofa. And here's what we're talking about. So on the left side of your screen, we have the traditional airflow. So you can see there are all these nooks and crannies, all these curves that tube has to go through to get from the suction to the canister. Well, it will obviously lose suction power because there's so many places to go. But look at ours, the direct airflow. The fastest way to get to point A to point B is a straight line, and that's what we've done. We've eliminated all the nooks and the crannies. So all of that suction power is not lost, and it goes right in here with that hypervelocity motor.
Impressive. All right, they are very popular tonight. And I'll tell you what, if you want to buy just a handheld vacuum, by all means, be my guest. They're $129 on our website at hsn.com for just a handheld Shark vacuum. Why not get the whole thing? So if you are in the market for a new vacuum, or maybe you've been thinking, you know what, I would love a new vacuum, but I can't do a $500 or $600 or $700 vacuum. In fact, even a $250 or $350 vacuum may not be in my price range right now. This is a great vacuum. This is a powerful vacuum. It's never going to lose its suction. It's never going to lose its power. It's a true 2-in-1, a handheld and an upright, and it's yours today for 30 bucks. I really hope you shop around, because I think you'll come back to HSN and you'll be like, why didn't I buy my Shark vacuum at HSN? We go directly to Shark. We partner with them to bring you a one-day only price that is really, I think, unmatched, unparalleled in the world of vacuums today. It's a $229 value. Anywhere else for anything similar, we have an exclusive configuration. Today it's $80 off for those of you that can get in. And if you've got a busy day tomorrow, gosh, I hope you reserve yours right now. I'm gonna put this on carpet, and now you can see, no matter where you go, you can take the Shark with you. This is only 8 pounds. I'm not using muscle. I'm not using a lot of elbow grease. I'm not having to hurt my shoulder or twist my arm or lug it up and down stairs from some of the larger debris. We've got some confetti here, to the really difficult pet hair. Shark vacuums work. Look at this. We actually kind of press it into the carpeting so you can see what it's like. I mean, pet hair, gosh, the bane of my existence. I pretty much am vacuuming every other day with a couple pets at home. And if you're like me, it's probably the same for you. Watch how low this Shark can go. I mean, look at that clearance. All you need is a couple inches and you can get underneath the bed and you can go all the way back, especially if you're in the handheld version. It's got that little swivel steering so it can kind of maneuver around. It can get around all the table legs, the chair legs, the bottom of the kitchen table. If you've got places that you need to go and you don't want to drag a big heavy vacuum cleaner, look at those carpet lines. It works beautifully. And when you're done with the big jobs, all you do is release the top, and now you've got a handheld. So now you can go over to the couch cushions or the upholstery. Take it out to the car, the camper, the RV. If you're traveling, this is fantastic because it doesn't take up a lot of room. The handheld only weighs like 3 pounds. So think about it. You're getting a lot tonight and you are not spending a lot. It's only for one day and one day only. We call it our today's special because it is one of the best values we've ever offered from Shark. Can't remember the last time we had a Shark upright anywhere near this price. So come on in and take a look at the colors because we're gonna move on here. We've got some great electronics coming your way in just a few moments, like a track phone, and our Samsung notebook is back. So we've got a lot to talk about next hour. But if you want a great color choice, the best color choice, the best selection is right here at midnight, right when we launch our best value of the day. So mint, very popular. Thank you so much for all of you that have been ordering the mint. Looks like the rosewood, though, is going to be the first to sell out. All the colors are HSN and QVC exclusives. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of like a nice brick red. We've got a navy, we have a black, we have a purple. You're getting all the tools. You have a complete package. So everything you need is right here at your fingertips. The pet tool, I love the precision tool. Just don't usually find that in a Shark configuration. The Crevice tool, the onboard clip. And of course, we've got a 5-year warranty. You can see all the warranty info online at hsn.com. We have monthly payment plans, so you don't have to pay it off in full. I mean, this is a company that stands behind their vacuums. A 5-year warranty. They're so confident you're gonna love it, and they're so confident in the quality, they're gonna give you 5 years. And that's an impressive warranty on a vacuum. Most electronics and appliances, maybe you get a year. So that's a name brand that you know you can trust and love. And those of you that have a Shark, you love your Shark vacuum. If you're not in love with the vacuum you have right now, then it's probably time. Make today your Shark Vacuum Day. I know you're gonna be thrilled. Give us a call or go online to hsn.com. Already, what, like 1,000 gone? So if you wanna get your Shark Vacuum, you gotta do it right now. Otherwise, you might miss out on this incredible buy. Tracy, I'll give you the final word here in our last 3 minutes, in case you wanna just kind of recap everything this vacuum has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, we've got a removable dustbin. That's a great feature as well. So you just take this and you pop it out, and then you take it to the trash, and then you go ahead and dump it. Remember, this is a true 2-in-1, okay, with all of the power of an upright. Here's your handheld version. Clip it right here into the base. That's going to be your stick vac. Check this out. With another press of the button, I get an extra 4 feet. So I'm able to clean up high, down low, and everywhere in between. We've reinvented that motor. You've got that hypervelocity motor, so it's going to give you that edge-to-edge cleaning. Kick it on, put it in whatever mode, whether it's hard wood or hard floors or carpet. Look at how it's grabbing all of this rice up right there. Edge-to-edge cleaning. Look at the sprinkles. I just plow through these, okay? And I love, too, that it's not just getting the things that you can see, like especially with this oatmeal right here. You know, there's always like that dust around the oatmeal. It's getting that as well, along with those grains. Look at that. Just suctioning all that stuff up. You've got that wonderful swivel technology, and then the power. Remember, this right here is that crevice I want you to pay attention to. Look at how we're able to suction up all those coffee grounds before we even get to them, okay? That's the power of the Shark. You do not need a big bulky vacuum to get power. You need a Shark, okay? And we've done it with this one. This is our famous model. It's the rocket design, and I want to show you how powerful this is, Sarah, especially in the handheld mode. So, where'd the vacuum go? Oh, here it is. So check this out. We normally do this presentation with a full upright, but this is the handheld mode. Check this out right here. Oh, we're actually able to suction up billiard balls with a handheld vacuum. It's unheard of. 25-foot cord means you're never going to lose power. And, you know,
now, the billiard ball attachment is not included. I just want everyone to know the billiard ball attachment is not included, just for demonstration purposes, but that's the power. Tracy, thank you so much for bringing us the best of Shark tonight.
Sarah.
Congratulations. And by the way, it looks like I like cooking with parsley. I better clean up another mess here. But I'll tell you what, if you don't yet own this Shark vacuum, I would love for you to pick it up today. I think you're gonna be absolutely thrilled. And no matter what kind of mess you're making, or if you're just trying to get prepared, it's gonna be a long,